Hello my friends, Virus here, and I am officially hyped for Kirby Air Riders. As you know, in my last video, I reacted to the Kirby Air Riders Direct, which I believe there was a small segment where my mic kind of messed up and kind of had some static going on. I want to quickly apologize for that because I usually do a pretty good job at being thorough with my videos and making sure there's none of that. But it would appear I missed some, and if you did hear some of that in the video, I truly am sorry. But like I said, I reacted to that last time, and you can find my reaction probably at the end of this video. It'll probably be at the end card. And in my opinion, that Direct is exactly what we needed. We didn't see anything on the game besides the little, teaser from the Switch 2 Direct. And since then, it was completely quiet. But now they've given us this full Direct talking about the entire game, hosted by John Kirby himself, Masahiro Sakurai, the creator of Kirby and Smash Brothers, which I want to talk about Sakurai for a minute because he is a legend. He gave us Kirby, he created Smash Brothers, and he has just done some incredible work overall. And I really admire his dedication to the craft. Apparently, during the development of Smash Ultimate, he got considerably sick. And normal people would sit back and relax and recover. Sakurai didn't do that. He came into work hooked up to an IV and continued working on this game while hooked up to that IV. I have endless amounts of respect for Sakurai and everything that he's done. When he talks about his projects and his games, you can just feel the excitement and the passion he has for these projects and games, and it's just really cool. It's really cool to see somebody so happy and so excited to tell you all about his new game, and it was one of the biggest reasons why I was looking forward to this Kirby Direct. Not just because we're going to get new news on it, but because Sakurai was running the show, and if Sakurai is involved in a project, you know it's going to be good. And this is especially important because Kirby's his child. He created Kirby. So it was really cool to see him come back and work so heavily on a Kirby project. I also really love all the jabs he made at Mario Kart World. He was like, yeah, it's basically just Mario Kart, but we got Kirby. Does Mario Kart have Kirby? No. And I also think he made some other jabs like some games have 100 players in them, so instead of making it impossible to win, we lowered the bar so that you guys can win. That's basically what he said, and I really wish I could have seen the faces of the Nintendo executives watching in on the stream. Oh, it must have been priceless. But I'm getting sidetracked. So Sakurai went pretty in-depth with the game. He showed off a lot of different features. He showed off some of the controls. Oh, you don't have to press this button. All you need to do is move the stick left and right to control it. That's pretty cool. And he also showed that multiple characters are coming to the game. A lot of returning stars and machines are coming back, which is pretty cool, along with new ones, of course. And now it seems like we have a little ultimate attack, which is pretty cool. I don't think we had that in the original, but he went into a lot of stuff, like the challenges. He went into City Trial, he went into the different stadiums you'll see. It was just such a great presentation. Unfortunately, I don't believe there was a demo released. There really should have been. I think that would have been awesome. But then again, I don't know exactly how you would do a demo. I was just thinking about oh, maybe it could just be City Trial and then the rest will be in the full game. But City Trial is the thing that people want the most. So if they have that, I don't know if they would really need to buy the full game. So maybe they would just make it so you can race maybe just as Kirby, and you can race on just one track, and that's the demo. I think that'd actually be a pretty good way of doing it, actually. It was a shame that we didn't get a demo for that, and also a shame we didn't get a demo for Donkey Kong. I feel like that would have been cool too. I'm a huge fan of when Nintendo gives us demos of their games so that we can play it early, because with demos, they're free. You have nothing to lose, and if you don't like it, well, then you just uninstall it, and that's it. It really gives you a sense of what this game is, and if you like it. And so far, we haven't really seen any of that with games recently. I guess we saw that with Drag X Drive recently, but notice how I didn't make a video on it. In all honesty there, I just was busy with other stuff, so I couldn't get around to it. But hey, maybe someday in the future I'll play it. So as I was saying, Sakurai talked about this game and its mechanics and just everything about it for about 45 minutes, which was pretty good time. Heck, he even played some of it, which was really cool to see. I think he actually messed up on one of the parts. He's yeah, just ignore that. This is peak gameplay, I promise. And I think I made a joke about patching it because I believe he lost during a Smash Ultimate presentation. He actually lost to Min Min, and he patched that right afterwards, or at least shortly after the presentation or shortly after the new character was out. So I made the joke there that he might decide to patch that if he if he botched a part of his gameplay a little bit. Not a jab at Sakurai at all, it was funny. And then to wrap it all up, he gave us a release date. And it's in November. Oddly enough, it's November 20th. And everyone thought that this was going to be the September game because I believe some Kirby games are known for releasing in September. And we also don't have anything for September yet, so who knows? And what's interesting is this isn't being developed by HAL, along with Sakurai and his company. It's being developed by Bandai Namco and his company, which shocked me because I didn't know that Bandai Namco was going to be involved in this. I thought it was just going to be HAL Laboratories and Sakurai, of course, and his company. So yeah, just out of all the things to surprise me, I wasn't expecting that to surprise me. But I think the biggest thing we were looking for, besides everything else, was the release date, because then we know where to buy it and when to buy it. And I actually believe pre-orders are up right now, which is pretty cool. I'll probably get that soon, hopefully. And yeah, that's the video. I'm officially hyped for Kirby Air Riders, and I'm pretty excited for November now. So it seems like possibly the release schedule will be Metroid Prime 4 if they slate it for September. We haven't gotten a September Direct yet, so maybe they'll do a September Direct and announce Metroid Prime 4 is coming out in September. Then in October we have Legends of ZA, then November we have Kirby Air Riders, and then probably in December we will get Hyrule Warriors. And that's honestly a pretty good launch year. A new Mario Kart, a 3D Donkey Kong, a brand new open world Pokemon, let alone a new Pokemon Legends game, a sequel to a cult classic Kirby game, and essentially a brand new Zelda game. And there's still so much more to come, and that's very exciting. But what do you think of Kirby Air Riders? Do you like it? Do you think it's weird? Do you think it's weird that they made a sequel to a kind of hit or miss Kirby game? Let me know down in the comments. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new and hit that bell so you never miss any virus content. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Virus out.